Hello and welcome back for part number 36 of the von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign. So, fighting against another army of dwarves down in the south of the Empire. This is Clan Angrind, I think the last of their armies, at least that is in my territory. So this is their turn. They made this attack against me, which looks like it's going to go pretty well for us. Obviously they have lots of heavy infantry as normal, so looking at doing damage to them with magic. They've also got quite a few missile units, no artillery, no like gyrocopters or other annoying stuff. So yeah, let's see how we go. Hopefully can win this battle without really taking much damage, or at the very least heal up any damage we do take by the start of our next turn. Okay.
Master of the undead.
Yeah, so Vlad has Vanguard deployment, so he can actually just deploy right when my reinforcements are coming in. Which probably makes sense to do. Alright, the dwarves are off that way.
Do not mock me.
No one can stop me.
Isabella von Carstein. Yes. Necromancer. I'm in your thrall.
Alright, something like this.
Find me if you dare. Swiftly.
Yeah, so their formation's a little broken up here, I guess. Oh, lots of the missile units are hidden. Okay, I was thinking they must be at the back, but no, not necessarily.
Quickly.
Who's the attacker here? It is them, right? Yeah, I will win. Right. So it's on them to come to me.
Swiftly. Quickly. End them. We are immortal.
Yeah, that was a pretty good cast.
End them.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, looking for the next cast for Wind of Death. Not exactly sure how I want to line it up. Enemy moving around randomly again.
Queen of Dark.
Yeah, these slayers are not lasting very long. Guess I can just slam this into regular infantry.
Bring death.
Yeah, it still does a pretty nice amount of damage.
Isabella von Carstein.
Alright, I think we've actually just killed all those slayers, so who's next?
All life must end. For blood.
Yeah, I don't know what the rest of the army is doing.
His lady. Isabella von Carstein. Kill.
Probably not a bad idea to just drop a heal on this necromancer who's struggling a little. Probably won't. Yeah, not really going to get enough magic for much more offensive casting, at least for a while.
Swiftly.
Alright, I'm fine with how this is going. We can just take out their missile units piecemeal.
I the
Wings of death.
Okay, and here's their Thane in general. That looks like... Alright, we actually did get more magic back after all. That's pretty good. We can drop a Pit of Shades.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, and let's get the combat debuff down on their two characters here.
Eternal.
Didn't manage to quite do that in time, but it's fine.
Victory is mine!
Do this. Make sure we pop this as well.
I am busy.
Get Shades.
Blood magic.
Alright, shouldn't want to cast that for some reason. There we go.
We are the new order. We are the new order.
Yeah, you sometimes have the trouble that the vampires are getting knocked down or what have you in combat and don't really get the spell off.
Vampire. We are immortal. Isabel. So be it.
Blood von Carstein. All shall perish.
Alright, looks like a lot of dwarves are giving up.
Might has fallen.
So probably have to kill a few more slayers for them to get the army losses or to actually get the victory.
End them.
Yeah, 23 more slayers. Okay.
Blood magic. We are the new order.
Yeah, pretty much went how I drew it up. So definitely be good to run down some of these units that are still pretty close to full strength.
Blood von Carstein.
Your desire? We surpass Nagash. I thirst.
Yeah, right now it doesn't look like we're actually wiping too many units out. That's okay. I guess I'm sort of resigned to spending at least a little time next turn chasing down this army, so no worries.
We are immortal. Vampire.
Okay, I think everyone's healed up just fine. Banshee's good at running people down.
Isabella von Carstein. I am darkness.
I wonder if there's any way I can get the Banshee in front of this unit and have them turn around. Maybe, maybe. Not quite, it looks like. No, okay.
Bow before me, swiftly. Isabella,
Alright, those units are actually getting wiped out.
quickly.
Just drop a last heal. Alright, someone was running away over here that I didn't get to, but that's fine, let's call it. I think based on how the recent dwarf battles have gone, there's no single stack of dwarves that can cause much of a problem to my actual vampire armies. I mean, they can certainly do things like take up my garrisons, no problem. But the only way that Vlad and Isabella would be in trouble is if I think there were two stacks at once, and I'm not sure that would even be that much of a problem. I guess I'd have to be very careful with the magic because, you know, the magic would have to go that much further, but... Alright, so they are trying to force march out, but didn't get very far. Why? Ah, silly Skaven trying to ruin my hero. Why can't you just focus on the dwarves? Okay, yeah, I didn't think about this, but sure. I mean, Wiesenberg I was going to abandon anyway, because Reichland confederated the rest of Wiesenland. Yeah, okay, that's not really a big loss. Take a quick look at how the bigger picture of the campaign is going. Now, I wonder what those Savage Orcs are doing. Are they already at war with Clan Angrand? I think that's the question. Alright, so what exactly happened here? Yeah, so Reichland confederated Wiesenland. Dwarves made an alliance, that's fine, they're both at war with me anyway. Yeah, this army's a problem. I lost track of, or I didn't notice this army coming in because I'd used the underway. And they are going to be able to take out Karakajin. Unfortunate, but it kind of happens when you have lots of territory and not enough armies. Yeah, that's all fine. So, let's just check on this before I forget. Oh, they're not at war with anybody. Hmm. Do you want to attack Clan Angrand? No. Can I pay you? Maybe. Alright, let's come back to this a little later. The last thing I want is a random tribe of Savage Orcs blowing my stuff up. So, I'm reasonably okay on money right at the moment. It might be worth trying to actually bribe them to attack Clan Angrand instead. Speaking of which,
Do you take me for a wazzock?
yeah, clearly need to take care of this army this turn. So my original kind of consideration or plan was to go after the rest of the Wiesenland territory, so Nuln and Dossenbach, but because they've been confederated by Reichland, I think I just turned my attention to Clan Angrand, right, in the south. I mean, yeah, the Golden Order just have the fort, which can't make any troops, like it's not a proper city. And Festa Spike, which is a minor settlement being shared with Crooked Moon and Carrick Norn, so I'm not that scared of what, you know, whatever they'd put out of this.
You stand before the Supreme Patriarch.
I mean, they've got some troops there, but Clan Angrand is the strongest enemy in the area for sure.
Let's have you then. I'll hear what you say, so
Yeah.
I can shove the words right back down your throat.
So we have a non-aggression pact with Grimgor here. The dwarves, yeah, I can kind of tell, even though I haven't scouted down to the south, the dwarves have made gains against Grimgor. Yeah, they've taken his starting capital and really forced him south, which is not good for Grimgor, I think. And he's also at war with Nagarond, who I'm assuming have confederated Malus, plus Clan Eshin, plus the people I'm fighting, plus the top knots. Yeah, it's not clear that Grimgor's going to be too much help. Okay, that's fine. Our position's still very good here, overall. Let's do the level ups and wipe out Bocky Dumb Tamer. Alright, I'm getting close to maxing out my vamps here. Definitely want extra weapon strength. Yep, I think that's next. Yeah, really not much for this Necromancer to pick up. I feel like Curse of Years is not a good spell, but I also don't need anything else here. mean, yeah, I don't want to put points in wound. No, hold on. I was leveling you up. Yeah, this guy I was leveling up. Or at least putting points into the campaign skills, that's right. Let's actually have him leave the army and get us some vision down in the south here. It's not particularly urgent that he gets higher rank. Okay, so there's some troops here, but they're not recruiting.
I will not.
They still have a lot of soldiers, though. Interesting. Right, but they have more territory here, and they have more wars going on. They're also fighting Crooked Moon, so yeah, they may have troops left in these mountains. Okay. Okay, so the Mutinous gets getting smashed up by the dwarves here, by the looks of it. And Skarsnik. Yeah, Skarsnik's not going to last long, right? He's at war with Carricknorn, Clan Angrand, and the Wood Elves, and it's not like the Empire likes him. Yeah, so unfortunately, in theory, these greenskins could be somewhat useful allies to us, but they're just too weak.
Who shall we destroy?
The world will drown in blood.
Bow,
I think I can just auto-resolve this, probably. Oh, I didn't position that in the best way. Had to have Isabella go a little further around. Yeah, not much damage at all.
I know the
Rod of Flaming Death. And that's an enchanted item, so it's not usable only by a wizard. That's pretty cool. Of course, lots of my characters are wizards, but not everyone. So I think I can... Yeah, I think this White King has served me very well and has earned a magic item. I don't need to give him armor though, really. Oh, should give this to somebody. Just check my... Yeah, Necromancer needs ward save. It's really noticeable how much squishier the Necromancers are, particularly because my vampires are getting high level and have, you know, the extra hit points and things. I thought I had a couple of... Yeah, I had some of these Warrior Bane swords. They're on other people though, okay. Was just looking for possible weapons, not so much to help the Necromancer fight better, but give debuffs to the enemy, but yeah, I don't really have any more. Okay, so Isabella has this level, then 2 more, and then she's done. So what do I want to pick up here? She obviously can't make it down the red line to Undeath Resurgent, that's what Vlad's aiming for. I probably just want to buff up her personal combat stats a little more. So let's see, that would be 12 melee defense, and this would be... that's also 12 melee defense. Alright. Definitely don't need the charge bonus. So I'm thinking like Grave Ward for the missile resistance, and... yeah, either Beguile or Blade Shield, I mean it does the same thing. I've noticed Isabella gets focused a little by enemy missile troops, so even though she has a ton of armor, Grave Ward's probably a reasonable choice. Okay, you get to work on further. I feel like the Vampire Hero is a really nice skill tree because you can more or less get everything, or not everything, but you can get like all the magic, all the personal combat stats by the time they get to rank 40, but the order in which you do it is like an actual decision. It's kind of a nice balance between, you know, the trees like this, like, there's just not enough, right? The older heroes.
All shall know me.
And, yeah, same with the Necromancer, just don't really have enough points. Or rather, no, I said that wrong way around. You get too many points and not enough stuff to do with them.
King of Darkness.
Alright, so yeah, Carrick-Kern, let's go hit that. Alright, I'm willing to pay these Savage Orcs a fair amount of money.
I know what you could do to me for the eyes of yours.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me 10,000, okay.
I refuse.
Ugh. This is only like 1 turn's worth of income, so it does feel kind of bad doing this, but I'd rather not have them, as I said, come start attacking me. I do have armies here right now, I guess, but neither of them want to actually stay here. We'll see. If I end up... I'm not going to be happy if I end up bribing the Savage Orcs and they silly idiots attack us anyway, but what can you do? Yeah, so now what's the plan? We could hit Migdal, Vongol, Barak in 2 turns, or we could hit... Oh, we can hit Carrick-Kern in 2 turns. Let's just do that.
Death and destruction.
The von Carstein.
I will not betray.
Okay, so everything here looks pretty good. I'll come back to do look at building at the end of the turn. Let's just make sure my other heroes and armies have moved. So yeah, Aborash is just legging it up to Carrick-Kadrin. Sadly, probably not going to get there in time, but that's alright. Public Order here is doing very well.
The true von Carstein.
And we're going to be able to get the walls upgraded in a couple of turns. So this has been, yeah, Manfred's push up to the north has gone very well. We're holding all the territory that we took. Public Order's turning around, making decent money now. Yeah, really happy with that. But he does need to stay here a little longer. The last thing I want is to open the back door for the rats to start attacking me, and I think getting the walls up is a great way to reduce the chance of that happening.
Bad thing, fit good only for parts. Chop slice now.
Yeah, they're definitely done a good job with the Skaven, like Throt, who came out recently, just making him completely unhinged. Yeah, they're very strong. So they're not actually at war with Hockland, who are the people I would be going after. They're fighting Reichland and Nordland. Yeah, they've made... looks like they've made... Wow, looks like they've pushed all the way across here even. Wow. Yeah, I think the Empire really is probably struggling against Throt's... this Lord's army. They've been around here for a while and it looks like they're more or less just steamrolling. So my next target will definitely be Hockland, but hopefully the Skaven don't go after them too.
Clan war. I'm.
Yeah, and the Skaven are not interested in making any kind of treaty.
What? You come bearing arms. Is it war?
Yeah, mustn't forget about the Border Princes. I'm not too concerned about them, but it is an extra war I'm already in that does need resolving at some point. Okay. Just check my scout heroes, then think about some money spending.
Mausoleums to defile.
You can just have this guy scout down,
Move.
see what's happening. Yeah, so Aldorf is basically fully developed, as you'd expect. Yeah, no Reichland armies right around here though.
Your wish.
Too bad we can't come over here and block this army. That's why it'd be great to have some more Banshees out. I think I will head over this way though. I don't want this annoying,
Monsters at my command.
what is it, Packmaster? Yeah, I don't want him wounding my Necromancer.
Your wish, master.
Alright, and this guy could take a wander up. See how the Skaven are going.
As you command.
Oh, there's still some,
We will.
what's this, Nordland troops around. I feel like the AI, like the AI Empire factions, when they fight against the Skaven, they are very bad at letting themselves get ambushed, and that's part of why the Skaven, like Skaven AI versus the Empire AI, for instance, does really well. Okay, so Steingart is pretty much safe now, as far as I know, so let's get that repaired. Really unfortunate that Fieldorf was knocked down a tier. That's definitely too bad. What are we looking at? Got corruption coming in. Let's go for the money in public order. Yeah. I don't really feel like recruiting a lord over this way. I don't imagine... Yeah, dwarf army is a little scary. The fact they've got so many cannons is bad news because I imagine they'll assault the wall straight away and I've got no chance. I mean, I could recruit a lord, but they're not gonna make a difference in the fighting. The only question is whether they dissuade the dwarves from attacking, but Borash is still 2 turns away. Yeah, I think this is just lost. Right, so Templehof gets to... Yeah, Templehof gets to rank 5 in 2 turns, but... Let me just check something here. I'm not sure if... I don't think I've got the right building here. No, I don't. So I actually want this, Necromancer's Tower, for the +1 Lord Recruit rank. Right. Okay, so I slightly messed this up. I needed to actually have made a start on building that. I can go ahead and demolish this building and go for the higher tier Necromancer building. Yeah, so I'm going to be a bit delayed on being able to get that Lord Recruit, extra Lord Recruit rank, which is a big deal. Okay, we do want to invest in this because we're going to be competing with Skaven Corruption and Untainted, I suppose. This is almost getting up to tier 5, that's really good. What about the mood? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else. I'll come back to this. It's not a high priority. Don't need to do this last upgrade. I think this is a poor use of money. Like, this stuff's so expensive for what you get. Yeah, Avalon's fine. Maybe Avalon's in the same situation where I actually should demolish the growth to get this. Well, okay, but here I haven't actually gotten the upgrade to tier 5 started, so let's leave the growth building a little longer. Alright, Vertbad. Ooh, some good stuff I can build in Vertbad. Yeah. Let's cancel that for now. And do this. Alright, we have another couple of Necromancer slots. We don't really... Yeah, we're losing one of those next turn, but that's okay. I can certainly recruit one more Necromancer. Look at what I have available. Confident, Cunning, Determined. So confidence not too bad as a trait in an army. I wouldn't say leadership is really much of a problem for us, but that's partly because our heroes are so high level.
It is night.
Looking forward to making... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be making a 4th army at some point, and those heroes are going to be starting from low rank, so confidence is probably a solid trait. Should probably just, yeah, pick that guy up right now. Alright, can't recruit him there though. Yeah, can't recruit him here either. I guess Fort Bet it is.
Ready?
Yeah, so this one's going to be fighting in the army for sure, so let's just work on his magic. Obligatory Black Cat. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with the Savage Orcs. Hitting Carrot Herd next turn, which is great. This time I'm planning to just take and hold this territory. Earlier in the campaign I came up here and just blew it up because I wasn't able to really have Vlad and Isabella stick around, but we're taking it for good this time around. At least that's the plan.
Sigmar forbids this.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about this lot attacking Fieldorf, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely endgame Skaven army. This is not. This is a pile of Skaven slaves. I'm not really seeing anything that's going to be stopping the Skaven from taking what they want though. Huh. What happened here? Right, I'm confused. I'm not sure what caused Visenland to emerge again. Oh, you're leaving anyway. Alright. Alright, so Grimgor confederates Creeping Death, fine. Avalon's getting raided up here, yeah, that's okay. I guess... Yeah, I'm not sure quite what the interaction was here, but... I guess Visenberg was brought back.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
But they're not currently at war with us, or allied with anyone, they have no troops at all. I guess it's fine. I mean, I don't need to go and take them out particularly.
Not likely.
This army on the other hand... So we could go hit Carrick Hearn,
I refuse.
but that would let Gelt here hit Fieldorf. Now, I don't think his army's going to be particularly high
Strike out.
tier.
I will
No,
not
looks like he's
obey.
just... Because I think he's just been mostly recruiting from whatever low tier recruitment buildings available over here, because I've held Fieldorf for quite a while now.
I'll ignore that. Never. What is unthinkable?
Alright, so can we actually fight them? We can, but the trouble is there's a full stack of... Yeah, there's a full stack in the garrison. I think we want to use ambush stance and draw them out towards Fieldorf.
Isabella von Carstein.
Vlad von Carstein.
Yeah. Too bad there's enemy heroes here that can
Absolutely not.
spot our ambush. So what's the plan here? I mean, if I come all the way back to Fieldorf, that's safe, of course, but I won't be able to get to Carrickhen next turn. I guess that's okay. I could stand right down on the border here. Yeah, maybe I just do that, honestly.
Now.
I'm not particularly concerned about what else could be coming up from the south.
The world will drown in blood.
Sure, let's try this.
Shall go.
I'm not sure I even want to go into ambush stance, right? Like, if they want to just launch the attack against us, I'm fine with that.
Let us talk.
If I move Isabella to over here,
Your order is dismissed.
yeah, he can't. Yeah, that's right. So he can't get to Fieldorf now because Vlad blocks him. Vlad's zone of control basically blocks him. So Vlad's just sort of stood here like, hey, come at me. But Isabella hopefully has enough movement to get to Carrick next turn. Wait. I need to switch them around here. Yeah.
All shall know me.
Vlad needs to be stood over on this side because he's the one with siege attacker.
His lady.
Forgot about that.
Cower before me. I refuse.
Yeah, so Vlad's still in reinforcement range here.
Isabel.
I can move Isabella a little further up that way.
I go.
I am Vlad. Sleep is for the living.
Yeah, okay, that looks good.
I will not betray you.
I guess what I can do is have... Yeah, I can afford to have Isabella go into ambush stance here.
It is done.
It's not much the downside of that, I think.
The von Carstein.
Yeah. So they don't... Their circles don't quite overlap, but Vlad and Isabella have extra reinforcement range. They do still help each other out, which is good. Okay. And yeah, they'll be able to build a few more units, but it's not really going to save them. So, not a priority to hit Carrick like this exact turn. Better to just take care of this army, try to avoid having Fieldorf raised again. Oh, I'll get this to tier 2, that's good. How much money would come in from here? 657. Yeah, I guess Vlad and Isabella are hanging out here. Corruption's on the way up. I'll try taxing it. Can change my mind.
My bloodline calls.
I wonder if I force march up here, whether
This one.
they'll actually break the siege and come attack me. Okay, let's just first get intel on their army.
Drink their life force.
Yeah, obviously my garrison here can't hold out. I'm actually quite surprised they didn't immediately launch the assault with their cannons. I mean, they can knock down the walls, right? They don't need to build siege equipment. They have a lot of longbeards, great weapons, dwarf warriors, great weapons, miners. Yeah, the thunderers and quarrelers, cannons. It's a decent army. Yeah, we're definitely declining this attack, of course. I'm still contemplating...
I hunt.
I'm still contemplating, like, force marching with a Borash. I think I will do that. Looking at his heroes... Okay, there's a few that are low level, but the majority have immortality. This is a bit greedy because
This suits my cause.
I'm basically saying I want you to stop the siege and come attack my army and force march instead. But I think I can handle it. And if I can't, I don't actually lose that much, was what I was just looking at. So, Aborsh himself is not immortal. Yeah, okay, this may have been I may have been better off just letting Carrick fall and not force marching over, because I also stand to lose a very solid general plus magic items, but it's alright.
Now,
Just don't lose. Haha.
this way.
Come.
Okay, this gets up to tier 3. Definitely need corruption here, and we get to do more money. Great. More money or more growth? Yeah, probably just money. Tier 4 at Zufbar, okay. But I also need to get this going. So Zufbar's gonna have to wait. Yeah.
More mausoleums to defile.
One thing, yeah, it's tricky to arrange this, or at least I find it tricky to actually set this up, but one thing I could look at doing is recruiting and disbanding necromancers in order to get, try and get the trait that boosts, well, this is a good example, right? So this guy reduces construction costs by 10% for all buildings in the region, so if I get a bunch of those together, I mean, I don't need 10, but 10 would make buildings completely free. I could just have them walk around my territory basically as a unit and reducing construction cost to 0 on all these expensive high tier buildings would be pretty nice. I certainly think I want to recruit this guy. How actively I push on doing what I just said and trying to get a whole bunch of them, I don't know.
I will not betray you.
I think I'll go straight for boost income on him too, like have him be a stay-at-home necromancer. Ooh, an extra income, great, yeah. Recruitment cost down on banshees, yeah, these are exactly the sort of passive boosts that would be good. Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure I'll make it up to like 10 of these or whatever, but I've got enough slots open, I feel like I might as well. Yeah, I actually have more necromancer slots too. Okay, let's wait on those and make sure I get good traits. White King Banshee, those will be built up more slowly. Vampire. I don't really need more vampires in my current armies, so much as I need like a 4th full vampire army. So what's the timescale for that? It's kind of like it's probably like 9 turns, honestly, before I can start recruiting lords to increase capacity. Okay. Yeah, I think with a bit of better planning I could have sped that up, but not to worry. And confident, yes, you actually want to join an army. Whose army should you join? There's always action going down with Vlad and Isabella, so sure. You can either scout or join them. Either way is helpful. Alright, I think I have a quest to go to Bretonia. Yeah, move to Carcassonne. So, sure. Let's have this necromancer take a wander through Bretonia, see what's up.
Who shall we destroy?
Alright, so we encountered Bastarn and Carrick Ziflin. I won't bother looking at them right now. I'll wait until I've scouted a bit more of the situation, then take a check. Lots of new buildings come in, that's great. Yeah, that's why I've got so much extra capacity for the necromancers. Okay, but I don't think I need to do anything else here. So I'm anticipating an attack from Balthazar Gelt. Be very nice if we were able to ambush him, but if not, should still be fine, I think. And yeah, no one's in. Yeah, no one's doing badly on public order actually, that's very good. I guess I should thank the Skaven for like being such a serious distraction for the Empire. There we go. Alright, ambush failed, but I mean, we got the battle we wanted. But yeah, just to finish my thought before this battle, I think the Skaven are doing me a favour in the sense that they're distracting Reichland. And it's given me the opportunity to hopefully take and hold, you know, areas in the south of the Empire, in the east in the mountains. And so yeah, the Skaven are kind of scary, but they're also keeping Reichland from getting powerful. So we'll see if which of the Reichland and the Skaven end up being like the endgame boss for this campaign. Can't imagine it really being anyone else at this point. I guess the dwarves, but they're sort of a mid-game boss. Alright, start deployment. So lots of missile units, lots of crossbowmen. I'm the attacker, yeah, so they'll hopefully line up for my Wind of Death.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, so I count as the attacker because I was the one attempting the ambush.
Everywhere is death.
Is how that works.
We surpass Nagash. Vampire.
Okay, and you now have your fireball, must remember that. I'm pretty bad at remembering the bound spell, like
Vampire.
magic missiles, I will say.
Isabella.
There's one of these vampires who's had,
Vampire.
yeah, I don't always remember her spirit leech either.
Do you want?
It's so hard to keep track when there's just so many abilities.
Carstein.
Alright, just walk up here. Yeah, I mean, I think there's... I think we just want to be dropping first Wind of Death down this line of missile troops. As usual, Isabella will take a little damage doing it, but that's quite fine. And they don't have great swords, they just have swordsmen, spearmen, free company militia. Yeah, I don't really care about the swordsman unit, but I would like to drop this along the line. Looks pretty good.
Love eternal.
Yep, 224 kills, not bad.
Quickly.
Well, one of these units has just gone for good.
Necromancer.
Not sure I'll get another Wind of Death off here, but I'll give it a go because I'm either going to hit their missile units or their advancing infantry from behind. Try something like this, I think. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Oh my goodness. They literally just stopped for no reason and it destroyed them. Well, I was thinking like, I kind of clipped 2 units, but you can just see this line of bodies. Oh, that was actually better than Isabella's. That's disgusting. Alright, whatever. Still probably need to pay a little attention in this battle, but feels like that is a lot of the hard work done, honestly. There's Geralt casting his magic, which is gonna kill a bunch of his stuff and not do much to us.
Agreed. Vampire. We are the new order. Might
Alright.
has fallen. My magic.
Just deal with whatever's over here, then take care of the rest of the army. Taking a little bit of missile damage, but no problem.
Bow before me. Bring death.
Blood von Carstein.
Just drop. No, no. I was gonna say just drop a spell on them to rout them, but yeah, we got them now. All right, they might rally, but I don't particularly care.
Slaughter them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, as usual, I can't really explain what the AI is thinking here. You've got half their army just sort of hoping somehow we leave them alone, I guess. And then one unit of swordsmen just being fed to vampires. Ah. Alright, that'll take care of them.
Von Carstein.
More or less.
Oh,
Yeah, so let's get after this crossbow unit, and then I'm eyeing up another really nice Wind of Death just down here.
die. Tremble, mortals. Die.
Alright, these units, yeah, I guess they did come back to fight, but there's just nothing that really could threaten us, honestly. It'd take a little while to clean up the rest of their army, but yeah, like, there's nothing that they can throw at us that beats us in melee. Gelt's magic's just not effective against single entities, as we've seen before, so
Blood kiss. Isabel.
no, I should have just aimed that at the infantry, not to worry. Speaking of which,
We are the new order.
Victory is mine.
Countess. Very well. For Sylvania.
alright, Gelt, let's do it, buddy.
Bring death.
Oh, he's had enough. Yeah.
Your desire. Vampire. Blood magic. Attack.
I should have aimed that too far back.
Blood magic. I thirst.
Do you want to run Gelt down? Nah, that's fine. I think I'm not sure if Vlad and Isabella both have his defeat trait, so it gives me the option of chasing after them, or chasing after him and grabbing that on whoever doesn't have it.
We are the new order. Blood magic. Dance macabre.
Send the Banshee off after this lot, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that army just put up no fight at all.
End them.
This is, yeah, it is a bigger boost, right? Again, I don't really need to run them down. We're going to have to fight them a second time, but that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, and everyone's essentially full health, so good. Give me money. He retreated back to Fort Saul. Interesting. I guess we have the option of going and trying to capture that right now. Ooh, wow. Okay, I think I just got a huge let off here, if I'm seeing this right. Karaz correct did not launch the attack against Karak Kadrin, but nor did they attack Aboresh while he was in force march. Wow. Yeah, I guess I knew this Skaven. I knew there was a Skaven hero here though, and I moved my Necromancer back. Well, having him wounded is not a big deal. Okay, so this was in Steingart. I think I'm fine with this, although, hold on. I remember having this experience in the past where a tiny handful of Empire soldiers was able to actually take out my garrisons. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, that's not happening in anywhere important, at least. Even the Moot. No, even the Moot's going to be able to hold. Yeah, I guess they could come down towards Steingart. I can cover that by recruiting a Lord temporarily, if I really wanted to.
Never.
Yeah, let's just take a look at what's actually in the fort garrison. Great cannons, Hellstorm rocket battery, Hellblaster volley gun. Yeah, that's the trouble, they've got a decent defense here. I think I just leave it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, this army can't do anything. I don't care if he makes it stronger.
Bow
Yeah, I
before
should
thee.
have Vlad and Isabella hit Karak Khan here. But that's gonna wait for next time. Thank you as always for watching. We're slowly making progress here. And yep, Borush can actually come up and break the siege now, which is really great. So yeah, see you for the next one.